Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and we're playing GTA Online, and today we're doing Racing Master. That's right, it's Racing Masters but solo. So this won't count in our official Racing Masters record or anything, but uh, Wan has not been feeling well this week, and especially on our recording days. So I decided, you know what, we got to do something here, get some GTA racing going throughout the week. Now, that video may still happen, regular Racing Masters and all of our regular content. Who knows? But for now, we're in a spot where I wanted to make sure we had racing content for the week, get some of our videos done. So here we are. Basically, it works the same as Racing Masters, except for it's just me. So we're doing 5 races with the goal of finishing in first place. So compared to normal Racing Masters, where it's first and second, 3 of 5, this year's purely just me. Can I get uh, can I get that going on here? Can we get those wins on the board? We'll find out. We'll see. Again, some nights it's easy to do. I mean, Racing Masters, there's one episode that I won all 5 episodes or all 5 races. But so we're just getting this loading up here. Not normally the person on this side of the loading screen. This is definitely Wen's thing. Just in general, building lobbies. And that's part of why he hosts Racing Masters, because he does the lobby building and all that. And again, it works out. I do the Race Plus, he does Racing Masters. So we'll see here if we can get enough people. I really want to have 16, but I mean, now we're up to 17. So let's keep it going here. Keep this loading. The lobby is set to win percentage lowest first. So that should put me somewhere relatively towards the back, and on a track like this, you never know. I think we're in a good spot though with the amount of people we have, so we're gonna let the timer run out after this. 22 out of 30 is not terrible. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes, see how this works out. Definitely interesting to do this by myself though. And just to do like GTA racing by myself is something that I haven't really done in a while as a video. So we'll see. Let's go with the U-Tool truck this time. So lowest win percentage first. Anybody have a better win percentage? This dude, because he glitched his wins out. So we should start second to last then, because I have this win percentage. So nobody has a better win percentage than me on actual racing. And one dude does, by the fact that he glitched out his game to get 100 million wins or whatever the hell it said, and 37 losses. Oh my god. been playing some Wreckfest off camera recently, and that really prepared me for how ridiculous that start was gonna be. Absolutely got driven through by somebody there, drove through a lot of people. This is a brilliant start, though. Way better than I would have even expected, to be honest with you. So, let's see what we can do with this, though. Of course, we are in first place. This is track I designed. We're going to do some tracks I designed tonight. We'll do a few tracks designed by WAN. We'll probably do a community design race. We'll see what happens. But lap 1, absolutely in a brilliant spot here so far. That was a fantastic race start, I gotta say. I loved it. That was brilliant. It just went so well. You could just read where the cars were crashing. And that's a key thing in racing that I think that doesn't get discussed much in Racing Masters, is really like reading where the cars are going, reading where a wreck's going, and just having that instant instinct of where the other cars are moving on the track. And I think that that's something that does benefit me a lot in these races. Really being able to tell who's crashing in what direction and where everybody's kind of going around the track. Definitely a beneficial thing. So here we go to complete lap number 2. Pretty much one dude is relatively close, about 3 seconds behind. Next closest is 10 seconds. So good spot so far as we head on to lap number 3. This dude's falling behind a little bit, but we will start catching some of these slower lapped cars, and that will kind of become a theme, honestly, throughout the rest of the episode. So it's definitely not a given that we'll win, because something like that will happen, where you'll get taken out by somebody a lap down and lose your 4.5 second lead. So it's not all a given here that this is just going to be an easy win. I mean, these are like... my God. It's just an absolute mess. Yeah, that really brought everybody back into it. God damn it. Can you fucking not, dude? Cool, dude. We were absolutely cooking to start this thing, but this is basically the mess that you get on, I mean, any race in GTA. The people that are a lap down have no respect for anybody, but I mean, holy hell. Yeah, you do that, buddy. I had to absolutely send it there because that dude in that pink truck is gonna try to crash me. Again, because he's trying to crash literally everybody, so... Avoid that incident, back into the lead we go here. Lap 5 of 7, let's see what we can do here. That dude hit that wall. Now, a lot of the dudes that have the Redwood trucks with the number 2 on them, you know, have unmodified trucks because those are the basic truck, basic livery, basic truck. So typically, if you're pulling up to somebody with that, especially if you're not in first, but you're in like second or third, a little gap between you and you see those, definitely know those are the slower trucks. Bruh. That was a wild break for that corner, dude. Sorry, had to get by you. That dude's sitting there, but fortunately he's moved to the middle now. He's been hit enough times that he's not sitting sideways on the track. So I think this is the track that I got pretty much locked down, like performance-wise. The only thing that's really hurt me in these races is the lap down cars. Like, they've been a problem. Gotten taken out a few times by them. But in the aspect of actually just racing the track, I mean, no real competition. It's kind of been a solid drive through the field here. From starting last, you kind of just drove to the front right away. So, keep that up here. Of course, not having to get somebody finishing second does make Racing Masters a little easier. That's why, of course, it's Racing Master. Because it's only one person. And granted, when it comes to Racing Masters, I'm typically the one getting 1-2 in our 1-2 order. Wan does get wins, of course. He's better than most of the people in the community. But I feel like I pull up, obviously, more than he does, and we see that head-to-head in something like his playlist. So, this may not be as much of a challenge as something like that is. I'm gonna have to get around this corner quickly. Could read that shit from a mile away. That's the thing in these races, you've got to get around these corners quickly, because these dudes that are a lap behind do want to just send you into the wall. That's their only goal. They don't brake, so you've got to keep that in mind. Their goal is just to take you out. So fortunately, that dude wasn't going fast enough and was able to not take us out. But here we go. Cross the line, win the first race. All right, that's good. Good start. Alright, I had to send Wan a quick message giving him an update on our video schedule adjustment. Basically, a little insight into our video recording. Essentially, we have a set schedule Sunday to Wednesday that we record. That gets all of our content done. The first video from that recording session typically goes out on Tuesday, which is our Gran Turismo series. And then Racing Masters goes out Wednesday. The other videos in there go out. Monthly miniseries, started that back up. And then whatever else we have. And there's sometimes it's F1. Took a break from that this month, so monthly miniseries has returned. Solo, not solo videos, but kind of like random one-off videos have sort of filled that spot. So those get recorded on Monday. Tuesday we have Tuesday versus Challenge, our new GTA series, which launched just last week. And then we have the race playlist that we record Wednesday, and they go out on their specific dates. But with him being out of recording so far Sunday and Monday, as the date I'm recording this, like, it definitely, I guess, puts some pressure on how everything gets recorded. So it's interesting having to kind of change things up on the fly like that. Because it's one of those things that let's do this. It's definitely a challenge, changing the things again, trying to come up with different series, getting everything fit in there. And I don't really want to push recordings later than Wednesday. I mean, I will go to Thursday if we need to fill in time. Typically Fridays we don't record. That's like a set day off, so we never do Friday recordings. And then Saturday I don't really want to push things to Saturday, so we definitely try to get stuff done by Thursday. So we're at the spot where we've already lost Sunday and Monday. Making some adjustments to that schedule is key. So I don't think I'm actually going to race this with muscle cars, just because it's kind of just the EVX and STX that dominate it. It's not like it's the race playoffs where I can just say, let's not race one of these cars. But yeah, so basically with that is, hopefully he's feeling better by Tuesday. That's obviously the number one priority, is have him feel better. And then when it comes specifically to video recording, I don't want to just be here rushing and, my God, having to get this content done. I mean, Mondays, I happen to have this Monday off, so I'm able to piece things together, work a little earlier, or work on videos earlier because I don't have to work my job, but I do have work the next 3 days, so it kind of puts us in a spot where we can't record earlier. Most of those videos are longer. Racing Masters, 2 hours. Race playlist, 2 hours. So, versus Challenge, about an hour and a half. Gran Turismo, about an hour. So, talking about 6.5 hours, we typically have about 3 hours to record a night. So definitely trying to cut out some of that extra content. So this week we're going to be doing things a little differently. We're going to have this filling in a spot. And then we're also going to be doing the monthly mini series this week only, will be a solo video. Let's do supercars. Disabled, starting grid, win percentage lowest first. So let's see, crew members. So just slowly build up this lobby again. Some reason you can build up a lobby in GTA by doing a lap of the track first. Somehow that makes the lobby building go faster. So not really sure how, but it does. But either way, the thing that really started off that conversation, I wanted to message Wen and let him know, hey, this is what we're doing this week. So when you're better, you don't have to come back and rush through 15 different videos. It's very much a little bit easier on him. And also, we're in a spot where if he does miss another day of recording, we're not in a terrible spot. I think we're up to Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. No, yeah, we got videos good till Wednesday. I don't even know what day this goes out. I think this goes out Wednesday or Thursday. So content will be a little bit shaken up this week for sure, with the upload date, especially Racing Masters and Racing Champions for Gran Turismo. Those are two spots that will definitely be shaken up just a little bit, but you know, whatever. We got to make it work. Things always come up, so you got to be flexible and work around it. That's pretty much the key thing is being flexible with the content, working around, um, you know, interruptions that may derail your plans. And I mean, that's what we do. That's what you got to do. And I think this video is going to be a good one for that. So far, we got one win. Just trying to get a few more people in here. I kind of want to have at least 16 when we start, but we'll see. Um, Damn, that timer had a big jump. Okay. Let's see what Wen's saying with this timer having a jump sometimes. Shit jumped from 40 to 33 to 26 to 30. Con Man's joining. That dude's been a problem in previous episodes. Alright, we could do another run through. We got people joining. We're up to 16. So this will be it. We will start after this. If you guys do notice a name on here, Lord Shredder. We did play with him, obviously, in some previous videos. We did our golf video series with him. If you guys missed the golf 2K series, then we did a few Farming Simulator episodes with him in it. Recently, he got GTA Online on the PS5, and he's working on getting his cars and stuff built back up a little bit from because when he used to play on PS4. So see what he's got here. Talked to him a few days ago at work. Just let him know, if you want to join some of these races, definitely make sure you got like a Krieger and those types of cars. Definitely a Krieger for doing the supercar races. So again, looking at win percentage wise, where we'll be starting. 71 to 100 is not terrible. No. That dude will start behind me. Okay. Alright. So we got a little different design to our Krieger now. I kind of miss this look. The pearlescent look. We had that when we jumped to the PS5. I was looking back at through some of our older content from early 2023 to 2022 content that we had done once we had jumped to the PS5 and cool, I guess. If you're mad or something, but have fun with this turn, buddy. I'm not gonna just let you take me out, though. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go. That was brilliant. Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. Alright, dude. Damn. I got absolutely clapped by somebody. It's gotta be one of these dudes in the Devastates. They always drive like complete shit. My boy missed the checkpoint. Damn. It's unfortunate. Like, I'm good just to be in these dudes' head, like... Because, I mean, I have no idea, honestly, what happened. I mean, one of the dudes hit me into a wall, but I think the dude in the Pearlescent Devastate wanted to crash me because he was mad from the first turn when he got pushed wide, but I mean, I guess if you want to crash somebody because of that, then go ahead, but two new players in the game here. Wild move there. This dude was in our hot ring race. The dude in the Ignis was in the first race, so looks like he's back. Car definitely wants to step out on you a little bit there to keep it under control. Let them both break for that. I'm not getting taken out by somebody who's a lap down. It's just not happening. Whoa! Damn. This dude definitely figured out that last chicane. The back straight chicane, I should say. Went full send through there around a lapped car. That was an absolute risk. Alright, work our way through here. Come on. Yes. Yes. Played that fantastically. That was absolutely fantastic. I felt that was a fair finish. They got into each other a little bit, and I took that opportunity to really just push that dude in the Devastate into the already sliding sideways LM, make him back out in the Devastate, and it's over from there. Devastate isn't going to accelerate well. Then it was just get ahead of the LM and block, and at that point, I mean, I feel like I can block really, really well. So I wanted to be ahead on the last straight, and that's exactly what happened. Put me ahead on the last straight. Let's see, what's the one that's a good track to race? That's a good one. All right. What does that say? Animal photography. Isn't it if you take how many pictures? I haven't played the game since they've added in the newest vehicle. Is that under Southern San Andreas? Or is it under Warstock? Because it's one of these things. So, photograph one animal. That's it? Oh, if you want to buy, you gotta photograph one animal, and you gotta photograph 10 animals when you get the trade price. I mean, that's not a bad way to get the trade price. Granted, I don't really care to get that vehicle, but bookmark, stun races. So we did one community made track, one track I've made, and now we're doing one track that Wen made. This is the Crow-X Tour, one of his most known tracks. Good thing about the Crow-X Tour, and I think to know if you ever are in a situation where you have to race the Crow-X Tour, there's one car for the job. Well, there's two, but there's one really good one for the job. Pick the Virtue. If you don't have the Virtue, pick the Cyclone 2. You don't have either one of those, then you're kind of... But definitely pick a electric supercar on this track. It's like the perfect layout for the way that they drive, because the electric supercars are very quick to accelerate, but they don't have the greatest overall top speed over a long straight. They're good in a short distance area, so when it comes to something like this, it's a very short straight, so you get all the benefits of boosting with the electric engine. All that boost that you get on the launch from the instant power that an electric car gives you compared to the gas-powered cars. That take a few more, maybe a second or two more to accelerate. That's where you get the advantage with the Virtue, because that instant speed that you get in an electric car that you don't get in a gas-powered car is the benefit down those straights. Granted, a gas-powered car is way more fun to drive and way cooler, but in this one scenario, pick an electric car. All right. Auto invite. My friends, once again, will invite friends. Crew members, skill matched players. Turn Taco Cat is so obnoxious. That dude will send invites all day when you're playing and never wants to accept an invite. The only issue that I really have is that my friends list is not as long of a list as the list of cars that, or cars, I'm reading the description, list of friends that Wen has. He's got a longer friends list, because again, as I said it earlier, this is his part of our videos. He does the inviting of people, so he's got the people on the friends list. One other thing that we don't have is normally, or the one thing that you get in these sessions is that you lose being in a session and the ability to invite people from a session. So you lose that little bit of invite power. So it's nice when we do an episode together. Wen sets it up, gets everybody invited, and then I can invite my session. So we can at least get a few more people invited in that way. But again, try to get up to about 16 here if we can. I'd imagine a few more rounds of invites. Another round of invite to crew members, skill match players, friends. Get them all invited up once again. As I was saying earlier, it's been a while since I've done a solo race video. We did some in like 2020 when they had like a lot of the summer racing series came out. Did a decent amount then, but to actually just host my own racing video, racing thing like this, yeah, it's been a while. Again, just try and build it up here. 10 out of 30 here. The other thing is this part of our Racing Master Series, when we're loading up a lobby, typically is when we have conversations about things that lead to more discussions. But we don't, because it's just me. And kind of just got the episode to talk about as we go along with what's happening. So far, a recap: Racing Master is me, of course. Normally, Wen and I are trying to become Racing Masters every single week. But this video is just me trying to become a Racing Master. Of course, 3 of 5 is our goal for wins in 5 races. Win 3. So far, 2 races in, we've won 2. The first one was a pretty easy win with hot rings on the street course. Second one, Watkins Glen with supercars, a little bit more difficult. We didn't fall too far down the order, but definitely wasn't the easiest to win. I think to wrap up the episode, last 2 races, we're going to do a NASCAR oval with hot rings. And then I think we'll do another track that I made. Maybe one that Wen and I made together. We might load up one of those. Let's see, where are we at? This is what I need to see. That way I know what the name of the other track I'm trying to load up is. "13 people on this track." Easy choice here, load up the Virtue. Let's see anybody have a better win percentage than I do. Once again, we'll look through here. Nobody does. Alright, it's only one person left. We have 12. Load up the lobby with 13. Not terrible. Not terrible. Alright, goodbye. Wow! Oh my god. The acceleration was insane! Oh my god. I've never had a launch like that in this game. I'm just so surprised. I think a lot of it, normally when we do these races, either as the host or a friend of the host, you start towards the front, so I don't really get to see the pure acceleration of it, of course, until they put in the newest update where you could adjust the starting order. I always typically start at first or second in pretty much every race because Wen will host all of our races, and if he's not hosting it, we're typically doing a race ball, it's just head to head. So I'm typically starting first, second, maybe third or fourth, but rarely in the back. Again, until the new update where we are starting in the back most of the time now, adding that challenge, adding that layer in. And just to see the acceleration, I went from 12th to 1st by the start line. Because it wasn't just acceleration, it was the fact that nobody pulled out in front of me and like blocked me or slowed me down. Like everybody went to the inside of the track here or just took off straight. And I just launched right to the left, right down the side. Nobody was there because everybody, again, that was in front of me on the left side of the track, all turned right or went straight. Nobody pulled out of line to the left. It was just me. Boom, acceleration to the lead, 12th to 1st. Absolutely insane. So here we are, just gotta kind of settle in here. Take the track flawlessly, and unless we get absolutely clapped by BLM Ronnie, we should dominate this race. And again, that acceleration around the track. This thing just launches. That's the nice thing, is these dudes, unless they block me or hit me, like, as I'm passing them, there is no way that I'm getting taken out. Like, that was that dude's chance. That was that dude's chance, and it's over. "31 seconds ahead of Dario." We are passing the 5th and 6th car on the track here currently. I'm not going to do anything wild and get crashed by them. And I don't really want to take them out. They're racing each other clearly for this position. So I'm going to just kind of just get by them if I can. Or just take them both out. I mean, that does work. BLM Ronnie got passed once again. And it is the final lap. Alright, here we go. Work our way through the lap here. Right in front of us is third and fourth. They will survive getting lapped. If we had one more lap, I probably would have taken them. But there we go. I'm assuming Dario in second is the dude that started in front of me in the Cyclone. That's just a guess. Let's see if I'm correct in that assessment. No. The dude in the Cyclone's third, though. A 57-second lap. Dario finished now. Clear shots finished. All right. Solid dub there for us. All right. So we've succeeded in our challenge so far. Granted, the Crow-X Tour maybe was a bit of an easy choice. But That's fine. Bit of an easy choice, I will admit. But I'm okay with that because we dominated one and we absolutely pulled up at Watkins Glen, so it's not like we got easy wins every time. Again, Crow Store, probably an easy choice just based on the fact that nobody else is going to pull up with an electric car like that, but we'll see what happens here at Martinsville. This track with lobbies is always interesting. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know. It can be a very easy race. It can be chaos. There's gonna be people sitting in the corners. You never know. You just don't know. I think we did this before in Racing Masters, and I don't remember if we won it or not. I know Wen got taken out in it, I believe. Do I have any friends playing GTA? I have 2 friends playing GTA. Lovely. Crew members. Do I have any crew members playing? There's not any crew members playing. Skill matched players. Alright, we got somebody joining. That's always a good start. Five people so far. Keep it going here. Keep it going. Alright, keep the lobby filling up. Alright. Bruh. We can get people to stop leaving. Come on, give me one more person. That's fine. We'll load it up with 15. 15's honestly more than enough for what we're doing. Alright, we will use this hot ring this time. Again, percentage-wise. Alright, somebody with a glitched out stat. Shout out the person that bet 1,000 on him. Probably the person bet on themselves. Another glitched out stat. Okay. Dude's got a higher win than loss ratio, but not better than mine. Interesting. Oh god, this is gonna be chaos. 3 wide starting. Whoa! The other thing is if you put the people with the lowest win percentage first, you have the on average worst drivers first. So it creates even more chaos to start with. You have the dudes that aren't as good at racing starting, you know, first. And the people who are good at racing and also good at glitching, they both start in the back. So that's why even with the god damn it. Even with the best ratio starting last, I rarely start last because typically somebody has glitched out the game. God damn, dude. Can you not just try to shove me? Go. Really, dude? I was the one that got clapped by that, of course. how far ahead of these dudes? 2 seconds? Fuck. Alright, they're right here. This is doable. Alright, dude, really? Not even an attempt to fucking pass, dude. That's so fucked. Not even an attempt to pass me. Just straight driven through. That's so lame. I don't think I could have been able to make a move to win it. I think I was a bit too far back. I was just... I don't know. I didn't feel like I had it that race. I felt like I was about second best. I just wasn't in a spot really to ever lead that race. It was a lot of crashing, driving through people anyways, but... that dude with an entire glitched out game. Won it anyways, but... first got the glitched out outfit, glitched out car with the glitched out wheels. Come on, dude. Yeah, no, I felt like we had the second best car to win that, so I don't think we were the best. Yeah, I definitely didn't expect to get taken out like that, so that's unfortunate. Alright, final race. Said we were going to do a track that Len and I made together. We made this track together for Wen's 22nd birthday. I believe this is also a video. So we made this track in 2022. And we'll see if it's raining. The Emirates tends to be my go-to car, but in the rain is a little bit tricky on this track. This track doesn't really handle the basically not dry conditions at all, whether it's rain or snow. Oh my god. Bruh. There's no way. This is literally the one lap to set up the lobby. No cars behind me, nothing. I never hit that gas pump in the actual race. And I hit it in the solo lap set up the lobby. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, so it seems like the rain's going away, so I can go with the Emirates. As I was saying, the Emirates doesn't really take well to the tracks that don't have the dry conditions. I raced the Emirates in a race on this track before actually it started dry, went to rain, and it fell apart for me completely. That whole race was a complete mess. I don't know if it was Racing Masters or Race Playlist. One of the two started to rain, and this race fell off the rails. And then we had it was our playlist special or our Racing Master special that went out last week. It's recorded during the snow, and I picked this as a risk. Picked the Emirates on this track, and it just didn't work out. I don't think I even let it lap. It was like the first. That was actually the first episode I didn't win a race in Racing Masters, or pretty much any video on the channel of GTA Racing. Like I typically win something in one of those races. Um, as for just how the car performs, though, I do like it on this track. So it's a risk, but it works. The reason we put the Emirates on this track and not the Krieger, zero gas tracks go around these zero gas stations and different buildings. There's one just building near the airport. So basically, around zero gas stations and buildings that are important to the brand. Wen and I have built a lot of the tracks. He's done some solo ones. I've done solo ones. We've done two together. Um, and essentially, what the zero gas tracks are only pure gas powered engine cars. So no hybrid, no electric. So puts you in a spot where you may have to pick something a little different if you always pick the Krieger. Kind of puts you in a tough spot. Really, the only car that's noticeably missing. I mean, there are other cars missing from it, but the Krieger's one that's like a noticeable non-existent pick. So, yeah, it definitely hurts me more on the zero gas tracks than it would hurt Wen because he typically races the weaponized Ignis in races in general. That's kind of he likes that more than the Krieger. He does do both, but his pick tends to lead more towards the weaponized Ignis. So there is that. Of course, normally we do tend to wait a little bit longer for these lobbies to fill up for Racing Masters, but again, I'm working on trying to fill in some potential gaps in a schedule. And honestly, it's a little bit harder to fill these times with just conversations of myself talking for 2 hours compared to when it's Len and I each having a conversation back and forth for 2 hours. So Chris and I were sitting about an hour and a half in for the video. So we probably won't hit the 2-hour mark. I hope not, because we only got 7 laps of this race. But I think we'll close the lobby and open it one more time. And we'll let it roll. Of course, some planned content coming up this week. Racing Masters. Of course, if you guys like what you've seen here, Racing Masters is normally a 2-person series, so Wen and I are racing together against the community. Hopefully we'll get that recording out to you guys in a few days. Also Race Plus later in the week. Continuing that, of course, continuing our in-playlist tournament. That's a fun new thing we all decided to do, a Race Plus not in the snow with the in-playlist tournament. That was definitely obnoxious. So there's that. So yeah, excited for that. Then we also have GT7 Racing Champions, and we have Versus Challenge episode number 2 going out for you guys. We were initially going to have a race playlist special. That's been pushed to next week. So you guys can see a race playlist special where Wen and I race 10 US tracks. Of course, I titled the episode 10 Best American Tracks. You can debate if those are the 10 best American tracks, but it's what the episode's titled. That should go out next week. So here we are. We did complete our challenge. Of course, win 3 races. Martinsville didn't go our way. Like I said, I didn't feel like that was my best race anyways. And of course, we did get taken out on the last lap. But here we are. Dominated the street race, started the episode. We pulled up one Watkins Glen with a brilliant play. Wow, instant launch. Hit that wall, and then I got taken out by a penetrator. And literally everybody, oh my god. Wow. That was insane. Everybody blew up. I'm glad I got taken out, actually, because that put me in 5th. That first turn is always insane. Always absolutely insane in this game. Wow. Bruh. That is just embarrassing. You missed, dumbass. So far, I'm not feeling as bad about locking in Cryox Tour and getting that dub because Martinsville didn't go well, and so far here, we've got a pretty awful first 2 laps. And I do just want to say, like, in a lot of these videos of GTA racing, it's relative to what is an awful first lap. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that do GTA racing that finishing in, or, you know, being on lap 3 and being 3rd wouldn't be terrible. But for me, my standard of racing in this game, just by how dominant I typically am in these races, whether it is Racing Masters or the race playlist, like, in those series, of course, now starting Versus Challenge, but I didn't win the first episode. But, you know, looking at our online racing, you know, against the community, when we're not on, you know, making videos, like, that was a bad start for me. Me not being in first is typically not good. Alright, dude. Alright. That's how you want to drive. Understandable. That is completely fucking understandable. That's completely unnecessary. But if that's how you want to drive, I was just going to pass you. I'm just here to pass you and race you, dude. But come on, dude. You're literally fucking 15th, dude. You got no need to take me out. I was on an absolute charge to the lead, getting taken out by this dumbass in a Tempesta. Really, really hurt that. Bruh, there's no way. Get trashed, dude. You're gone. Come on. Let's go. Come on, little Emerus. You fucked yourself on that one, dude. You had no need to try to crash me. Absolutely no need. And you fucked yourself. These people, dude. I swear. They fucked themselves over. That dude in the Tempesta had absolutely no need to try to do that. No need. And that dude in the Wagner did the entire race and then quit because he tried to crash me. And you could tell he was going to try to crash me. By the way he was driving, you could tell he wanted to crash me. When I caught him, I had zero intention of crashing anybody. The dude in the Tempesta, I was going to pass and be gone. Dude in the Wagner, I was going to pass him. I don't have a need to crash you, and honestly, in the Emirates getting into a crashing war is a dumb idea. It has shit acceleration and shit, like... So, yeah, take yourself out, I guess. Either way, that is that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll be back with regular content later in the week.